Hi, I'm Tiffany with New Perspective Fitness, and welcome to our Master Movers Upper Body Strength Micro Workout. In this session, we're going to be focusing on building power, stability, and coordination through dynamic upper body exercises. Enhancing your upper body strength not only improves your daily performance, but also helps you stay agile and resilient. We're going to begin down on the mat with push-ups. Using a stability ball is optional, so grab your equipment and let's get moving. I'm here with Bob, and we're going to begin with push-ups. Bob is going to be demonstrating push-ups on the stability ball, but you could do full push-ups or kneeling push-ups. So Bob, go ahead and get into position. All right, we're putting 1 minute on the clock. Ready and begin. So as we do this move, you can go at any pace. You're inhaling as you bend the elbows and exhaling as you press up. Because we're on the stability ball, this can actually help support your hips. To make this harder, you could have the stability ball more on your shins. So changing your orientation in relation to the stability ball will change the intensity of this exercise. We have 30 more seconds. If your arms are getting tired, feel free to just hold the top position. You don't always need to be doing push-ups. You can work your muscle endurance up to this full minute. 15 seconds to go. And stop. Excellent. So now we're going to gently come off of the stability ball. And at this point, we're going to be working with our yoga blocks and a heavy dumbbell. So that could be a 5-pound, 8-pound, 10, 15. So we have a lot of flexibility with the weight that you grab. We're going to set up the yoga blocks underneath your left hand and then your right knee. Bob is using a 10-pound dumbbell for reference. Now, the setup on this, we're going to extend your left leg back, and Bob has his leg elevated for more core stability. His right toe is going to be down. Now, you could have your toe pointed and have your right toe off of the ground also, but Bob's gonna keep his right foot down. You will exhale as you row the right arm up towards your hip. So go ahead and do that. And then inhale and try to hover the dumbbell. Go nice and slow, especially when you are returning to the start position. So with this move, we are working shoulder stability on the stable arm that's down on the yoga block. You're working hip stability with the hip that's on the yoga block and core stability. Let's do 2 more. Great, now we're simply just going to switch the positions of the yoga block. And we'll bring the dumbbell over here. Good. All right, so exhale as you row up towards the hip. And we're saying row up towards the hip so that you really activate your latissimus dorsi. We're trying to work our back muscles with the arm that's rowing up, and that will ensure that you're really working the back as you lift up towards your hip. Perform 3 more. Excellent. At this time, we're going to move on to tricep dips utilizing our yoga blocks. So we're going to set up our yoga blocks front of the room. Now this one is really tough because it requires a lot of shoulder stability. Let's scoot your blocks back a little bit more here, Bob. If you want to stop at 8 or 10, you may. So just take this at your own pace. So we're going to lift our butt off of the ground, and I want you to inhale as you bend the elbows and then press back up. And our butt just kisses the ground. And we're feeling this in the triceps, the back of the arms. And this is a key muscle that helps to extend our arms, and it makes everyday activities like pushing and lifting, makes those tasks just a little bit easier. We're inhaling as we go down, and we're exhaling as we press up. Now that's 10, so you can stop and rest right there or keep pushing through with me. We're gonna do 2 more. Okay, excellent. So we get to put our yoga blocks aside, and at this time we're gonna show 2 different variations to work our arms. So Bob, I'd like you to come over here on the stability ball. Not everyone has a stability ball, so I wanted to show different options. Bob is going to sit on top of the stability ball, and he's gonna perform hammer curls. Now you may also perform this exercise standing, or I'll show you a variation with the Pilates ball too. So wait for me, Bob. If you have a small Pilates ball, we can place the ball behind our back, and I'm gonna be just at a little bit of an incline here. And we're performing hammer curls, so our wrists are facing in, and together let's exhale as we curl up. And as we perform these arm curls, you're sitting up nice and tall. We're standing nice and tall. We're exhaling as we curl up and move at a nice, slow, and controlled pace. The unstable surface of these balls really forces your abdominal and your lower back muscles to work harder. And this promotes a stronger, more supportive core that benefits your posture and daily movements. Let's do 2 more. Excellent. For our final exercise, I will take your dumbbells, Bob. We are going to be down on the mat again, and please show everybody high plank position. So you're just gonna get into high plank. We're gonna put 1 minute on the clock, and I'd like you to perform hand taps. Ready, begin. When we get tired, feel free to rest on your knees. We're building muscle endurance and shoulder stability, and I don't expect you to last this full minute. It's something that I want you to work towards over a long period of time. While performing these high plank hand taps, your core muscles, including your abdominals and your obliques, they have to work very hard to keep your hips stable and prevent your body from rotating. And this is really building stability and strength. You're doing awesome. We still have 20 seconds on the clock if you want it. Yep, it's up to you, because again, you're working your way up. 10 more seconds. And you can always just hold high plank. You don't always have to be performing hand taps. And stop. Beautiful. All right. Well, Bob, thank you so much for your effort. I'm Tiffany with New Perspective Fitness, and I'll catch you next time.